You've been summoned. Hello, good to see you. Jai, welcome back. Good to see you. Jai. Yeah, just time for me, not him. Oh, when have you come back?
Sorry?
When have you come back?
Like a minute ago? Tomorrow I'll go again.
Oh, you go to London?
Yeah.
She'll go to London.
Yes, I heard. A few days.
Right? This week? Yeah, next week. Next Saturday we can meet. I just texted you. You're from London? No. You'll be here in 15 minutes. You'll be here in 15 minutes. Maharaj, okay. Good. Yeah. Go. Is het nou in mij nou? Ja. Ja, in de doos. Open doos. Krishna will be here.
Yeah, this is the male side. You are the
Not on the head, huh? Usually it's not.
Okay.
That's the problem. The one is always put in the face.
On the ground.
No, but I'm saying like very often.
Yeah, maybe forgot to show. You will play harmonium? Oh, ik hoor scheerslaagjes.
He has to be warned before we sit down. I will do I will check it out.
Where will he be?
Because you cannot lean back. Mahatma Prabhu almost fell back because they don't know.
But maybe you stand there by the TV. Yeah, and then when he sees.
Yeah, I will tell you. I will tell
I
him.
think we should stand up.
Dat komt zo hier langs. Oh, you know that. You know that.
Yeah, I just need to set something.
Sure. He has to be told that he cannot lean back here. This is not a fixed background. Yeah, it's very. Oh, there he is.
Do you know the bike?
Thank you.
you so much. It was a blissful welcoming. Very, very dear Sacināndana Swāmi Maharaj. Thank you so much, Maharaj, that you are here to bless us all, to bless this land, Netherlands and Amsterdam specifically. Very grateful, Maharaj, that you are here. Been our cherished dream in our heart that Maharaj will be coming here and speaking to us and giving his blessings and mercy. And I know it's a weekday, it's also mid of the week, not Friday or something. It's Wednesday evening, so this was the best we could get. Maharaj is on his way to Bangladesh. We thank you all for coming to take this opportunity. Very nice day. Sit and hear from Maharaj. Maharaj, it's also because the outcome is a bit less than what we anticipated, because I told you our dear Archie's father has passed away. They have a memorial also planned today, so in the same place we didn't get to the time, so many of the devotees also have gone there. Otherwise we would have been a bit more, but maybe people will come eventually after that. Thank you, Maharaj. So please, yeah. I don't know, I'm at loss of words. I'm just too happy, Maharaj. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Let's welcome Maharaj by loudly chanting Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Sacināndana Swāmi Maharaj ki
Jai.
Wow, I have already won. Thank you, thank you. Hare Krishna. Oh, Parivida. Nice to see you, Prabhu. Nice to see you. Hare Krishna. Yes, it is a dream come true for me also. I have been looking forward really to visit you in our temple here in Amsterdam. The way this came together is when I met Nilambar last time in Sangha Mela for a project in Rotterdam. He said, "Why don't you come to Amsterdam?" And he said, "Yes, I love to come, but when is the time?" And when we looked at the schedule and we found today as a good venue, as a good place, as a good date. I'm on my way to Bangladesh. When I came back from India around 18th of December or so it was, then I immediately went into the same day when I arrived, I came to Berlin to the temple and then had a few other programs, and when that was all done, we sat down to finish my new book which I want to offer at the Lotus Feet of Srila Prabhupada. It's a book on meditation. It is written for an audience really outside of our movement. It is very difficult for me to write because I have to learn almost a new language. I have come to Krishna consciousness when I was very young, 16 years, just merely 16, end of 15, when I was 15, and I grew up, so to say, with Srila Prabhupada's books and with lectures, and now I want to reach out to the many people who I know are very keen to enter spiritual life, and writing a book for that. It will not be just a book, there will be podcasts and films and movies and videos and so on. So yesterday I was still writing, and I can't believe to now be with real people and not just with letters on a piece of paper. Very happy to be here Thank you for welcoming us. The subject matter today is meeting Krishna in the holy name. And I thought we will sing one bhajan first. It's a bhajan to Lord Rama. The reason why I'm thinking we should start with this particular Ram bhajan is because of this really amazing event. I think you all have heard that 500 years ago in the town of Ayodhya, the temple to Lord Ram was replaced with another structure, and for 500 years the devotees of Ram have been longing for the day when Lord Ram would return again into his temple in his appearance place. And it was really remarkable. I learned today that the old remnants of the old temples had been found under the new structure, and it's very clear that this was the place of Lord Ram's temple, and now the Supreme Court of Government of India has given it to three religious groups: Hindus, Muslims, and another group, and all the three of them were not satisfied. They wanted to have the place of Lord Ram for themselves. But then it came to the Supreme Court, and it was decided that this place does not belong to any one of the groups. Doesn't belong to the Hindus, doesn't belong to the Muslims, it doesn't belong to the, I forgot who, but another group who claimed that this place belongs only to Lord Ram himself. In India, you find this, that properties are often not belonging to man, but even in the book of the property, it is seen that they belong to God, and He is the owner. So now a beautiful temple of Lord Ram has been completed. Our movement distributes 10,000 plates of prasadam a day. Everyone is so at that place, everyone is celebrating, and I thought we should also celebrate with a little Ram bhajan. Is someone here, you, operating this screen?
We can.
We can?
Yes.
And do you know the lines of, what is it? Ayodhya Vasi Ram? Yeah? Maybe you can put it there. Can you give the microphone to Krishna, please? all together. Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Krishaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatyareshatarine Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaura Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, I welcome you to this class. I will be speaking for about 45 minutes to the most attentive audience I've ever met. I've heard that you are very interested in spiritual things, and my subject matter today will be meeting Krishna in His holy name. From all the memories which I bring back from my 2.5 or 3 months stay in sacred India, one stands out very much for me. We have been walking through Vrindavan. Our guide brought us to a little pond surrounded with trees. And at the end of it, there was something that looked like a hill. Our guide guide brought us to this hill, and there was something like a keyhole, only this big, and he said, inside lives a saint. He lives inside the hill under the earth. And the saint is informed and he is ready to welcome us. So we went down the keyhole and came to something like a platform inside. It was a cave inside, it was under the earth, and there we met a Narayan Das. This devotee had been sitting under the ground for 10 years, and his occupation was, what he did there was, he chanted the holy name from morning to evening and into the night. So we couldn't see very well inside the cave, but we lit a candle, and then I saw his eyes. And my dear devotees, if you, dear friends, if you sit for 10 years in a dark space, you either develop mental problems or you become enlightened. There's not much in between. Because you're there with your mind, and if the mind is not becoming purified, you will have anxieties and worries and all these things. And so when I looked into the eyes of this person, I only saw light coming back. He was really there. Through a dolmetscher, we asked him about his experience, if he was not sometimes missing the association of fellow practitioners, fellow devotees. So we all know in our own movement, the sadhu sangha, or the association of saints, is just so important for our spiritual journey, no? We've heard this many times, so I asked him, are you not sometimes missing company? And he spoke in Hindi. He responded by saying, I only need really the company of the Lord. Wow, this was the statement. What he indicated in no uncertain terms is that he was meeting Krishna in the holy name. Now, I'm not sure how concentrated everyone can be with two speakers. I would say we can maybe reserve the time for one lecture, and then afterwards we can all gather around the child and hear the child. But for now, so yes, so here was an example of someone I would like to talk about today. Someone who was actually able to meet Krishna in the holy name. All what this Narayan Das did was really chanting the holy name from morning to evening for 10 years. And he said, I only need now to be with the holy name. And mind you, he was not mentally a little funny. He was really, you could see from the face and from what he said later, he was an accomplished person, someone who had seen the results of spiritual practice. He was meeting the Lord So this is, I believe, the greatest gift which we, the members of this Krishna consciousness movement, and those of you who are interested in this movement have, to meet Krishna in the holy name. That is the greatest promise, that's the greatest hope, that's the end result, that is what we are yearning for, what we are longing for, and what is the goal. Let us not be sidetracked by so many other goals. This is a movement for meeting God. Hare Krishna. And it is told in the scriptures, Binatvam Nami Namino, that his name, the name of the Lord, is not different from him. Because we are still, at least today, we were talking a lot in the house of, what is our devotees? Muktana? Yeah. Malik, yes. We were talking in Malik's house about Lord Ram, but there is a poem about his name, which highlights that Ram is identical with his name. The poem is like this. O Ram, your devotees have built a bridge with stones over the ocean. These stones were floating. Why? Because the name of Lord Ram was engraved in all these stones. The stones were floating over the ocean, my Lord Ram, because your name was carrying them. But I consider this a small miracle. The greater miracle is that by your holy name, innumerable people, more than the stones in the bridge, have crossed the ocean of samsara. Oh. And the poem continues. O Lord Ram, you touched one big rock with your feet and delivered Ahalya, who was cursed to stay in that rock. She came out. But I consider this a small miracle because your holy name has delivered so many more people than this one Ahalya. So many more people have become free from the conditions of material existence. The poem is a very long poem, and it always starts with one line which enumerates the glories of Lord Ram, but then the next line says, the glories of your holy name, Ram, is so much more. These people who were delivered, millions of people have been delivered by uttering your holy name only. So this is the poem. And I want to ask you, have you already met Krishna in the holy name? Have you already met Ram in the holy name? I have been invited to give retreats all over the world, sometimes with many people. And I always ask them the question, have you met Krishna already in the holy name? The poem says it's possible. And I've always seen that my audience is hesitating to answer with a glowing affirmative yes. Even usually only those who are chanting maybe for 1 week, they will say yes. But and I say to them, you don't know anything. You are only practicing since 1 week. The majority of those who chant is careful. It's not saying that they have met the Krishna in the holy name. For many of those devotees, chanting the holy name, at least in japa, is something which is difficult. They are not always able to stick to their vows. Why not? How can we meet Krishna in the holy name? This is the discussion I want to do today with all of you. My dear devotees, there is something like chanting the holy name and not chanting it at all. See, I brought you something from Germany. Want to see? Yes. What is this?
Capsule.
A capsule, yes, like a pill, yes, but a capsule. It could be many things. I must. And what is this?
Empty capsule.
An empty capsule.
Transfer.
See, the capsule are having the same size. It's actually the same material, but one is full and the other is empty. This is an example given by Srila Sacināndana Swāmi Thakur, one of our spiritual teachers or masters, who says there is something like an empty name. This empty name will not work. Just like if I swallow this empty capsula, it will have little effect. Maybe it has a little placebo effect if I have a lot of faith, but for a long time it won't work. Only if I have a full capsula, it will work. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, that's the physical father really of Bhaktisiddhanta said. There is chanting where you only chant the letters of the holy name. And then there is chanting where actually Krishna is present. One is like the empty capsula medicine, the other is like the full capsule of medicine. You can chant the holy names and Krishna is not there. Now you are silent. Before that you were not silent. But now you want to know, oh, yes, maybe I'm chanting empty names. That's maybe why I have so little taste in spiritual life and still do not even understand that I'm absolutely categorically different from the dream of material existence. I still believe in the dream. I'm identified with my body and mind. I want to tell you something. I want to go deeper with you into the subject. When we started our Mayapur project in West Bengal, we wanted to make the people who were living around interested in and wanted them to come to our project So we arranged one big kirtan festival where we invited not only devotees but also professional kirtan singers of Bengal. You know, they are called sometimes bowls and so on, and they sing very beautifully. Their skill in playing the mridanga is much superior than our distracted mridanga players. They can sing so beautifully. Their range of sound is, they can sing very high sounds and very deep sounds. And they are usually invited to marriage ceremonies, but also public gatherings. And they are like the, I don't know, Coldplay of Bengal, you know, or Beatles of Bengal. So very talented, and we made a kirtan festival with them. And, it was very beautiful singing. One of the devotees came to Srila Prabhupada's room, who was hearing the kirtan, and said, beautiful kirtans, Prabhupada, isn't it? And Prabhupada said, they're not singing Hare Krishna. What said the devotees? Because it was an only Mahamantra kirtan. There was nothing else sung. Just these words which you find here, the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And the devotee said, what they say they don't sing Hare Krishna, but all they sing is Hare Krishna. No, they don't chant Hare Krishna, said Prabhupada. They sing money, money, money. Because these groups are, you can rent them, you can hire them, they will get a few rubles, or no rubles, rupees. And that's where their consciousness is fixed on, the payment at the end of the day. So yes, it was not the holy name, because their consciousness was not fixed on Krishna. My dear devotees, my dear friends, my dear skeptics, my dear everyone who comes for the first time, you just cannot capture God simply by vibrating the syllables of the name on your tongue. Krishna will come down in his holy names only when he is attracted to you. Srila Rupa Goswami, who is the founder of our line, we are Rupa Nulas, followers of Rupa Goswami, he lived about 500 years ago. He talked about this in a verse which is really startling. I think now when you will listen to this verse, everything will come together and you will understand perhaps how to meet Krishna. He said, Ata Shri Krishna Namadi Na Bhavet Grayam Indriyate. Ata, therefore, Krishna, his name, Adi means etc., which means his form, his character, his activities. Na bhavet grayam indriya, cannot be captured by the material senses. However, he continues, Sevonmuke hi jivadu swayam eva spuratyada, which means when someone turns his face towards him in the mood of serving him as a servant, then spuratyada, that same Lord who is far, far away from our eyes, our ears, he becomes manifested. The word is spurajata. It means for a short time or longer time, he becomes manifested in the heart. So here it is said how you can meet Krishna in his holy name. It can be done in if you have a mood to serve him, if you are having a devotional mood. Again, you cannot capture the name simply by vibrating the syllables with your tongue. Krishna will come down in his holy names only when he is attracted by your serving nature. Today we were driving from Berlin to Amsterdam. It took us about 8 hours, I believe. 6.5. We drove with Anandavadan. He knows how to drive very fast. Somehow he knows when there is a blitz, when the blitz comes. He is intuitive. So we were a little fast. Now, as we were driving, our car was from time to time violently shocked. It was as if we were being kicked from the autobahn, and first, everything had started so auspicious. We had seen a rainbow when we started, and that's a good sign. But for some time, I even thought that demons, invisible demons who wanted to kick our car and destroy us and so on. Then I knew, no, these were the storms. When the weather changes, from cold to warm, then nature acts with fluctuations, the strong winds, and although we could not see the winds, they were working on us. So there are many things which are invisible. For instance, air, which we can't see with our eyes. Sometimes it is said God is like oxygen. You can't see it in the air, but you can't do without. No? So Krishna is like this, invisible. He is there in the air, and he's all the time all around us. The art of spiritual life is to make him visible and see him. So the art of chanting is that you somehow have to wake up from your blindness and meet Krishna in the holy name. The Padma Purana, some of you like verses I heard, says, as a blind person cannot see, even with the help of a lamp or a mirror. He's blind, he cannot see. Persons who are not serving the Lord can't see him, even if he stands directly in front of them. So even when you chant, if you remain blind to spiritual truth, you will not meet Krishna. You cannot see him. Your senses can't grasp him, exactly like the senses of a blind man can't see the beautiful tulips and flowers which are here arranged. I really must congratulate you. This is the best flower arrangement I've ever seen put around a speaker's seat. But if I'm blind, I don't see. So in the same way, when I'm chanting and I'm chant like a blind man chants, and I will only get empty capsules of the holy name. And although Krishna is around me, he's pervading everything like the oxygen, I won't be able to see him. So, what is the solution here? Sevonmukhe, in Sanskrit, is the solution. You must turn when you chant the holy name to Krishna. You must turn away, dare I say, from your mobile telephones. Always like everyone. Some of you make notes, but many of you, while you talk, pretend to make notes and make WhatsApp messages. I know you, I'm one of you. So if you continue to chant in a distracted way, not turning your face to Krishna, then your chanting will only be lip deep, and you will not perceive Krishna. I want to give you now a method to chant which I think works very, very well. And then I want to chant with you in this. I expect that some of you have a direct perception of Krishna when you chant like this. Is this a good plan?
Yes.
I also want to convince my host. Oh, I forgot the name. Is it Mukti? No?
Manik.
Manik. Is that also a creative name or it's a
It's a gem.
gem? Acha, Manik. Yes. But I want to convince Manik to chant 16 rounds a day. Ooh, that's a strong project. We will chant. No one will be able to stop us chanting when we meet Krishna. And we will continue to have difficulties and think it's impossible if it's just a lip deep chanting. No? Some of us will want to have initiation because we want to belong, and we will then give a vow. I chant 16 rounds, but if we continue even then with empty names, we will have difficulties doing it. I have seen. I'm one of you. I know. So here is something which I feel works very well. It starts when you chant with the intention. I will give my best. I will give my best chanting as I do this. This will be not a lip deep chanting. I will really chant how I mean it. It will be like Bhaktisiddhanta says, heart deep. It continues with some sincerity. I will have to connect with that part in me which is a sincere devotee. There are many parts in me. There's the adventurer. If I talk about myself, there is a person who never went to school but who wants to be known as an intelligent person. Hare Krishna. There is a covered intellectual, someone who wants to be. There is a very pious person in me. Yes, I want to be very strong in spiritual life, but there is also an ordinary human being in me with its human nature. So when I chant, you have to connect with that part in you which wants to be a Krishna Das and who is tired to be a Maya Das. But when you're Mataji, you have to connect when you're a lady with that part in you who wants to serve Krishna, the Krishna Dasi, who is really tired and in a way also uncomfortable with being a Maya Dasi. And then there is something which you need to do during the practice the mind, whenever it has gone away from the chanting of the holy name, you need to bring it back. It's called attention. So all this, the intention, I will give my best, the sincerity, where I connect with that part in me who's not so much interested in Netflix, but who's more interested in Krishna and spiritual life, that sincerity and the attention, that if you put these letters together, you have something which is called an acronym. It's Isha, intention. Or let me ask you, for what is the I? Intention. S, sincerity, and A stands for? Attention, yes. So that's something easy. In the Vishnu Sahasranam, 1,000 names of Lord Krishna, there is this name, Isha. No? This means the Lord, the Master of all, and so on. So I want to make a little exercise with you. Please sit properly. We will sing a kirtan. And what we will do during this kirtan, we will connect with that part in me. There's a beautiful poem. It is written by Jagadananda Pandit. It says, when a fortunate living being meets a true saint, like Prabhupada, we speak like such a high caliber devotee, he begins to understand in his heart that I'm actually a servant of Krishna. And at that time, he turns to Krishna and he says from his heart, my dear Lord, I forgot you for so long time. I managed to forget you even when I was in a movement like the Hare Krishna movement. I'm a very good forgetter. Today I'm turning to you as your sincere servant. Please accept me. And the third is, whenever your attention wanders, you just bring it back to the holy name and just hear the holy name. Should we try this?
Yep.
Shall we do it a little lower? So I invite you all to make this Isha formula work for you. Thank you very much. It is admittingly, at least for most of us, not always so easy. You know, when you are asked to chant in a real, sincere way, and then to do that on command, if you so want. Our day was there, and we are most probably hungry, and it was difficult for us to come in the midst of the week and so on. But I want to encourage you with this lecture to think about these 3 points in your own way. I think you all know this work, Ishopanishad. You've heard about it. There's the word Isha is there. Isha Upanishad. There's something in Sanskrit called a sandhi that brings vowels together. So it's a Isho. Isha Upanishad becomes Ishopanishad when you bring them together. So you all know this I for, what was it again? Attention. Yes, what was it again?
Sincerity.
And
Attention.
Yeah. I would recommend for you, those of you who take notes, to just put this down. Then you can do this perhaps. There is one book, it's called Bhaktamala. I must tell you about it. It's one of my favorite books at the moment. It narrates the history of devotees who have in some ways seen Krishna. There's one Madhavadas. Madhavadas was very advanced in chanting the holy names. Now one day he contracted a terrible illness. It's called diarrhea. Do you know what that is? It's those from India know. They call it also loose motion. It can be very severe. So Madhava was so plagued by this illness that he went to the side of the ocean to always take a bath, to quickly take a bath, and he would sully himself and dirty himself. Sometimes it's uncontrollable, it just comes and overtakes him. So he became so weak in the process that he couldn't even go and fetch water. So one day, the only thing he could just lie on the beach, and he was chanting Krishna, Krishna, Jagannath, Jagannath, and so on. So he became so weak that the Lord personally came to him and supplied water for Madhava, and he drank it. But Madhava was not satisfied. He said, I recognize you. How unfortunate I am that you have performed the service for a wretch like me. By doing this and serving me water, you lost your position of being God. Amazingly, but the Lord told him, Jagannath, what could I do? I cannot tolerate even for a moment the suffering of my devotee. Then Madhava said, well, my Lord, if you want to remove the distress, then I request you to consider like this. Remove my diarrhea. Don't come and bring me water, because I feel highly uncomfortable if you serve me. And in comparison to seeing you serving me, my physical distress of this disease is light. So please take the disease away from me. Then you have no. Then the Lord said something, and I request you to now be in your most attentive face. It's a very ancient secret which he revealed. He said, I face a dilemma, Madhava. If I forever relieve you of all pain, and you have still some karma that makes you suffer or enjoy, I would be violating the laws which I put down, the subtle laws of karma. One is bound to enjoy or suffer the fruits of his actions. Therefore, instead of violating this law, no longer karma, I've set aside my position as God to engage in your service. This is one reason why I will not remove your pain eternally. So this is very important for us to see. Sometimes devotees expect Krishna to take away all the pain. We were discussing this in the car with our highly revered host, whose name I just have to write down. Manik. Yes, Manik. You know that the devotee, as long as he has a physical body and a mind, will also see happiness and distress, which is going to come to him because of the laws of karma and cause, and there was a cause to all of this. However, his suffering is very different from the suffering of a normal person who is not a devotee. He, the devotee, will not be overwhelmed by this problem. It will not, so to say, destroy him. It will not totally dilute his consciousness, because he will always remember that underlying my experience in this world of happiness and distress. There is the pearl which I have gotten, the great treasure that I do know that I'm eternal, and then I belong to Krishna. And Krishna said, there is another reason why I have come and helped you. First of all, I have not removed your karma, but I have helped you, go through it by supplying water. The second reason is I do not want anyone ridicule my devotees, saying that there is no one to help him in a distress addiction. In this way, Madhava discussed with Krishna many confidential things, and after some time he disappeared. Madhava was so enthused by this exchange that the Lord is actually personally helping him to go through his material life while not removing the external karmic situation of body and mind. He gives him the strength to, in this case, he gave him the water which he needed to pull through. No? That is also what is there. So, my dear everyone, I want to encourage you as you are engaged in this process of spiritual life. Please know that the Lord is always there. He's surrounding you. He's before you, behind you. He's on your left side. He's on your right side. He's on your diagonal side, back and forth. The eastern tangent and the western tangent of the diagonal side, he's there. And he does become very, very active in your spiritual life when you chant his holy name, like Madhava did. And he will work his miracle. Now, in order to make the process much more tasteful for you, much more enjoyable, much more relishable, I would recommend to you to not be satisfied with empty names. No? Not be satisfied with this, but see how you can chant the full names where the Lord is present. That is very easy if you turn your face to him, and we have given you a little formula, Isha, no? Some of you have made a note. I would note down after the lecture because we are so forgetful. We are experts in forgetting spiritual things. You can't believe how absolutely trained we are. Since many births, we are trained in forgetting. Yeah. You may remember some codex to get into our computer, but we may not remember the spiritual formula which may help us to go into the spiritual secrets and spiritual life. This is just one formula. I am not saying it's the only formula. There are many other things you might like to consider, but this for simple application is very good. I do this, since quite some time. My life is externally quite busy and full, and I also know what is stress. You may not believe me, but when I chant down, when I sit down to chant, yes. When I sit down to chant, then my dear devotees, I just make it a show. I sit down with the intention to give my best, then I connect to that part in me which is sincere because it took to the path, and then whenever I see that my attention wanders, I just bring it back to after listening to the names, and I have seen miracles happening in my own life from this. Yes, so I wanted to give this to you as my gift. I have come to the end of my presentation. I want to see if you have any sincere question. Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. First of all, thank you for coming and chanting so nice and receiving me so lovingly. That I've never seen such beautiful flowers in the winter time. Feel surrounded and embraced by Krishna's creation. Yes, your good name?
Pratap Rudradas.
Pratap Rudra Prabhu, yes.
Yes. So Maharaj, sometimes when we have a powerful Sangha, that time we get some good and some enriching spiritual experience. But as soon as we go to our regular routine life, then that memory evaporates. So, so sometimes Krishna is giving us mercy, but we are not able to hold it for longer time, like for few seconds or few minutes. When we are in Sangha, we feel that, but later that memories fade away. So how we can preserve those moments? Any your practical tips? Maybe like even with the dham, like when we go there, we feel good, but how to carry that?
I'm well prepared here. Yes, what you said, Prabhu, is very, very sincere. And I think we all have this experience, isn't it? Krishna, so many wonderful persons. I remember you. You are Mark, I believe. Or Ron. Kirtan, I remember.
Last time you called me Ram.
I have this difficulty with I've already forgotten the name of my host. It's not so good with names. It's not bad character. I think it's old age or something.
I think you're focusing on one name.
Yeah.
Good side.
You have Prataparuta. I want to suggest something to you and to all of you in answer to your question, which will work, but only if you do it. Once Srila Prabhupada was in the Bhaktivedanta Manor, the temple was full. They had all come to hear him speak. His friends of George Harrison were there. It was a full house. And after Prabhupada gave his lecture, he said something to the devotees, which was to the assembly, which was at first sight, it sounds a little shocking. He said, the difference between you and me, Prabhupada said, is that you can fall down, but I cannot fall down. No? You are sometimes very inspired in Sangha, then you come, and then you are less inspired. You're just not able to hold it. So Prabhupada said, the difference between you and me is this thing. Now, after the class, something very peculiar happened that raised a question mark in the audience. Prabhupada got up after the class and he went before the deities and he prayed. So when he was finished, one disciple came to him and asked him, what were you praying? And Prabhupada replied, I was praying that I never fall down. And the disciple responded, but in your talk you said that you can never fall down. And Prabhupada replied, yes, because I'm always praying never to fall down. Therefore, I can never fall down. So alone, Pataparudra, we are not able to hold this level of Krishna consciousness. Alone means on our own steam. That's an American slang expression. On our own strength is a more noble English way to say it. We cannot stay on a high spiritual level. At least not as long as we have a body and a mind and we are surrounded by the material energy which works on us. There are forces on us. Just like the storm today which worked on our car, we couldn't see it, but we could feel it. So in the same way, the three gunas, Kama will work on you and the less inside, or Rajas, you are so restless and hectic that you just can't calm down. I saw this in the beginning of when I came here. Many of you were so Amsterdam was inside of you and working inside of you. And it was such a train station atmosphere. But it changed. It changed because you're very sincere people. So the world works on us. It has an influence on us. We cannot deny it. We can't see it always. It's not always people who do something to us. It's just the gunas, it's called. So on our own, it's not possible. But in the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna says, Daivihesha gunamayi mama maya duratyaya mam eva ye prapadyante mayam evam tarantite. He says, Daivihesha, this energy is so strong, it's Daivi, it's divine, it's so strong, it's unconquerable. It is composed of the forces of the gunas, gunamayi, the three gunas, and it's duratya. It is very difficult to conquer, very difficult. Krishna could have said it's impossible, it's that difficult. However, he offers a solution. By surrendering unto me, you can easily cross beyond it. And that's not by your own strength, Prabhu. It's by the love. And therefore, this praying is so necessary. I've given a seminar in the art of prayer. In the seminar, let me be absolutely sure that I said it right. We presented from our scriptures four ways of praying. I really want to make sure that the first is you come before the Lord and praise Him. Oh my dear Lord, you're so kind, you're so merciful. The second part of the prayer is you need to turn to yourself. How you are, if you are in need of help. And then the third part is you thank Him for all that He has given to you. And the fourth is you request His blessings. So it's very simple. Prayer is about it's a song of the soul. It's a connection which you make. There needs to be the Lord whom you address. Then there needs to be the one who speaks, the real you. Make sure that the real you speaks, not the false you. which you may present to the world in your faces, which you need when you go to work. You need, I'm very competent to do this job here. You may not have an idea how to solve the computer problem, but at least you have to present yourself like this so that you're not fired. In spiritual life, it is necessary to express the real you. And then you should thank Krishna. When you concentrate on the positive things, you psychologically attract more positive things. When you are not, so thank him for the good things he has given you, and finally request the blessing. No? I did this, I had to work so hard on my own desire, I was not made to do this. And I came to my limit. It was just too hard pushing. Then this one day I just to the Lord, I went before the altar and I expressed my situation in real words, in honest words, and requested him for blessings, and I feel he has given it. So, on your own personal route, I could give you thousands of formulas. I'm from Germany. We into formulas. we Germans figure it all out. This step A, B, C, D. I used to do this when I was young. But I mean, it's good if you give your best and try to find out what you can do. Perhaps you should not drink Johnny Walker in the seminar. And I'm saying this in a humorous Amsterdam way. I know you are not drinking Johnny Walker. You may not even know what it is. So you do the best you can. Avoid the things which are known to bring troubles to you. But ultimately, to stay and progress, and we are speaking of meeting God. This is not a small thing. You need that. That prayer is what you can do. It's interesting what Prabhupada said, no? I can, the difference between you and me, I can never find out. He is found praying and asked him, so what did you pray for? And I never found out. You just said you can never find out. Yes, because I'm praying. This is an answer which I would like to give to your question. Anyone else? Yes. What is your good name, please?
Gaur Krishna.
Gaur Krishna.
Tarun.
Tarun, we were your guest. And you sent us, a very well-written document about chanting the holy name. I still have it. Yeah.
A small question. In the concept of the metaphor of the full kill, for many times I was reading that the mantra is supposed to be always given. In the case of the Maha Mantra, where the person chanting needed to also to get the full potential of the mantra, it has to be given by the guru, or a person can also chant without actually getting the mantra from the guru.
Yeah. Tarun Krishna asked a very informed question. Yes, it is. There is a verse in the Pratna Purana which says if a mantra is not given in an authorized sampradaya, it has no potency, And so the question is, does this relate also to the holy name? No, there are verses in the Chaitanya Charitamrita that it says the holy name is not dependent on initiation in any lineage in sampradaya. It will reveal its potency when the person who chants it chants in this Sivanmukhi, in this way where he turns to the Lord. The holy name is not dependent on this. Anyone can chant it. Therefore, in the Gaudiya Vaishnava lineages or before, initiation was considered to be given the Gayatri mantra, not the holy name. Only then when Gaudiya Vaishnava picked up, then it was seen that the guidance of the spiritual master is important, and therefore initiation was stressed. But when we look at the scriptures, the holy name can be chanted by everyone. Therefore, there is Naga Sankirtan in our tradition. The devotees go out on the street, chant the holy name, and request everyone to join in without any previous qualification, without any initiation or anything. It is said the holy name is, why is this so? Because it's so extremely powerful. It acts like a spark of fire, which can burn all the karmic bondages to ashes, just like a spark that is coming into a heap of straw. The only thing which must be done in order to the name displays its full power is it must be chanted in the right way. So the offenses must be avoided. And that's easy to do if someone is not just innocently turns to the holy name, An example is Ajamir, who chanted on his deathbed, Narayan, 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 when he saw the messages of death coming for him. He was very unqualified. He had a very low life, but he did not call it offenses. He just called out, and Krishna was immediately sending his Vishnu Dutas a lot, and the immediate danger was averted by then. Ajamir was given a new lease on life, and he used it very well. He perfected his chanting. He went to a Haridwar actually, which is near Rishikesh, and he chanted there for quite some time. I heard some years he was there, and then the Vishnu just came again, took him back. But for the Gayatri mantras, these other mantras, initiation is required. But very nice to see you, Prabhu. I do remember the Tarun had a beautiful apartment. I think there was a wooden floor even. I remember he had a collection of CDs, I remember, and interesting books on the bookshelf. My memory is quite sharp. I could give you book titles. Certain things, names are not good, but other things good. Thank you. It was warm enough, I remember. The shower worked. Everything was wonderful. We even got nice prashadam. We woke up very early, not so early, but it was still dark. Yes. Wonderful. Very good. So, good. Should we secretly look at the wristwatch?
We can have a ending kirtan.
Ending kirtan. Good. Yes. We don't want this to end.
Just so that we are prepared, can devotees come and meet you for some time?
Yeah.
Afterwards.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. So we have now something to do. What was our new discovery? Isha. So let us sit properly. Intention is for this kirtan, I want to be fully present. And sincerity, let the real me chant now. And remain attentive. We can talk very soon to each other. That is also very important. For now, we will sing. It's not too high, it's very high. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna. Everyone, please. Hare Krishna. Everyone. Before, I will request our Vilambara to please conclude the evening. I want to express my profound gratitude for all of you for making time in the midst of the week to come. That is very, very nice of you. Very shows your deep sincerity in your own path. I must tell you very confidentially, I was often talking with His Holiness Sacināndana Maharaj about Holland and how it, what would be the future of the lands underneath the ocean. And both of us were very grateful that Vinambara came here and took with such a sincerity and personal effort also into the task of seeing that there is an inspiring program that everyone can just focus on the spiritual essence and derive nourishment from it. The spiritual life is not so much about how I have written a poem. It goes like this. You heard me. She was just so indecent. They dealt so unfair with me. Master, wrong. You have overlooked that all these were messengers sent from beyond. It's really never between you and them. It's always between you and him, meaning Krishna. So in our spiritual life, it's very important that we focus always on Krishna. We don't get lost in other things which do happen when human beings come together. Good things, birth things, death things, and everything in between. Very important that we focus our time on the Bhagavatam, on the Gita, and where we will find the Lord and communicate with Him. So yes, we are very grateful that Nilamba gives his best, and now he has found good assistance in all of you, or you're doing this together. And I'm very, very encouraged to be here, to see such a good atmosphere. Also very nicely decorated, and on the ceiling, we have not placed the ceilings. So yes, Hare Krishna. So please lead us up and Prabhu close the evening.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. As I said in the beginning, I'm actually at loss of words, so if I falter, please forgive me. Maharaj, I can't express in my words really how much grateful I am. This is a dream come true for us, many of us, most of us. We hope that this continues. I was just talking with Guru Krishna Prabhu that maybe you feel Amsterdam also as your home and your place and your project, and we are sort of orphan right now, so if it's a combined plea that we need a father. I really hope that you consider our plea. We are beggars. We have a small begging bowl, Maharaj. So if your mercy is unlimited, maybe we can shower a little bit of mercy on us, and please take this take us as your children, Maharaj. We'll be very, very grateful if you please keep coming and keep showering your unconditional mercy upon us again. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Let's thank Maharaj by loudly.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Maharaj ki
Jai.
Jai. This wonderful decoration, all these things is because of your mercy, Maharaj. You know why? Because we have been visiting Golaka Dham and have been so inspired by your cultivation of devotees in Golaka Dham that they create Vrindavan atmosphere there, and many of us have also been there, and many of our team also want to come in the next festival in Easter. They will also come and visit Golaka Dham.
When she can come again?
He will come in the month of May. May. Yes.
From
This is Mughatri Mataji.
Oh.
She has been serving our deities since last 3 decades now almost.
3 decades.
Yes.
Wow. 30 years. Wow.
So, what was the name? Yeah, so the decoration team, Maharaj. This is because of the inspiration which we get from Golaka, which is ultimately from you, Maharaj. And our team is headed by Sophia Mataji. Yes, this is Sophia, and Radha and Triveni and a few other devotees. They help Sophia in getting this Vrindavan atmosphere in our temple.
she did everything alone.
Oh, she did.
This time.
This time, yes. We do have a team, but yeah, thank you so much. Daily decorations, who was that? Also yours? Ashtasakhi Mataji? This is Ashtasakhi Mataji.
Yeah, but she did a flower.
Okay. She's a senior disciple of Sacināndana Maharaj in this yatra.
Good.
Would Maharaj accept a gift from Sri Karanani?
Yes, please.
Would you? I'm very excited. I think it's because of you. So, this is the mercy.
Oh,
This is the joy.
that's
This
joy.
is the separation, but it's also the ecstasy.
Okay.
Thank you, Ashtasakhi Mataji.
That's very good.
Hare Krishna. So,
Thank you. Really appreciate.
Daily worship team is also a group of devotees Maharajas. That's Ashtasakhi Mataji, Rajarani Mataji, Jagadish Prabhu, Janakinath Prabhu, Premalata Mataji, who else? Radhika Mataji,
Muktidatri,
Dhatri Mataji, of course. And so they all take turns on a daily basis, Maharaj, because we are sort of made of nowhere in the midst of city here. So everybody comes. Of course, we are open only once a week. Every Sunday we have program. Otherwise, only pujaris are here taking care of. Our dinner will be starting next week, of course. Today's feast was cooked by a group of devotees, Anchal Mataji, and Ganapati, and Bhavyaka, and I don't know who else, Nita Mataji, Renku Prabhu. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. How many of us are here for the first time to ISKCON Amsterdam? There are a few people. We have a gift for you, which we give to everyone whenever new people come inside our temple from Sri Prabhupada, but I need to go and find the keys. So, because other devotees, as I said, they're all in the memorial ceremony of Sacināndana Prabhu. Maharaj, you could also bless for this.
This
So,
was the devotees whose photo you sent to me.
yes, Maharaj, yes.
His good name?
Akhandananda Prabhu. He's a disciple of Lokanath Maharaj,
Yeah.
father of Archie.
Yes, he respected him.
Yes,
I have seen him many times.
Yes, Maharaj. Yeah. He was a good standing devotee serving in ISKCON Amsterdam since many years, also many decades. And, unfortunately, he left the body last Sunday. On the day of Ekadashi, he left the body.
Unexpected.
Unexpected, Maharaj.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please pray to
Yeah.
him. And
I
the garland which you're wearing is actually made by Archie as an offering to you. She couldn't come to him.
Oh.
Thank you, Maharaj. And this coming Sunday, we don't have Sunday feast because of our fellows. Most of us are going to.
This was like a mini house.
Yeah, we had a trailer for the Mellows. If you go to another deck, we'll get the full.
This one is a French book.
Anybody?
And one English book.
There is one book, at least one of you can come. Please get your gift from Maharaj. I'll make sure that you get the other books. Maharaj, at least one person. One of you can please come.
This is English, no?
That's English, yes.
Yeah, you need to, everyone understands English.
Yes. Thank you so much for coming. What's your name?
Thank you, Vera.
Vera. Thank you.
Vera.
For coming.
For you.
Once I find the keys, others also can. We have actually Maharaj's books in our stock. Green one, I'm forgetting the name. Holy name.
Money.
The living name. The living name. We have a few copies of the living name. And you can also get the Bhagavad Gita or other books and get it signed from Maharaj. Maharaj will be here for some time. You can come and meet Maharaj and get blessings. I need some time to go and find the keys first. Until then, Maharaj, last time when you came, you gave us an instruction that when people come, we should give them Krishna. So one thing which we have done after that program is that at the end of our announcements, we always end with Jai Jai Radhe Jai Jai Shyam Jai Shri Vrindavan Dham. That's how we end. And no, you can please, and we sort of do a 1 minute Vrindavan meditation, Maharaj, so you can share something about Vrindavan.
Wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Praise Nilamba Prabhu ki.
Yeah. It is said in the scriptures that Vrindavan is really like an embassy of the spiritual person. That means an embassy is a place where the country comes into your country and has a little place where the same laws are there as in the country which are represented in the embassy. So Vrindavan is really not a material place. When you enter there, it's extremely spiritual. It's very interesting. Everything there is spiritual. And believe it or not, even the dust, which you really don't think of something special, is special there. It is said the dust of Amsterdam cannot give you anything. But the dust of Vrindavan can give you love of Krishna. So Vrindavan, that's something to meditate about. There is one queen, it's reported, there was a queen coming on a palanquin to Vrindavan, and two street sweepers were before her, and they do this every morning. They sweep the streets. The dust was blown up by the brooms, but the queen jumped out of her palanquin to catch the dust, and when she did so, the street sweepers turned around and they changed into Krishna and Balaram. In Vrindavan, there's more than meets the eyes, even the dust. And the street sweepers are extremely special. So, yeah. And let us end this evening by sitting down, and we will chant very nicely. One moment. Prasadam, and a very nice meal, and see you hopefully very soon again.
Hare Krishna. Sugar Prasadam is waiting on the way out, and I found the keys. I'll show you the keys. So if you want to get any books which you want to get Maharaj sign on, please come and approach me outside. Just give me 2 minutes, maybe I can go and take the books out. If anybody want to help with washing pots and get extra mercy, please come to kitchen. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
So one person was unfortunate.
No, they just became fortunate. That's please.
Let me first give this as a present for you. Oh, you.
So the question is, you find chanting for 10 years. And the question is, so sometimes I cannot understand. It's very restless mood. And I can't, throughout this year it's different. The chanting is different. And every time I chant, I feel I have this feeling like I'm at home, I feel like but at the same time, my mind wants to get this this is terrible. My mind is wondering when this is terrible things stop. Like always, how it will happen. Am I supposed to see this and to feel that? What to do?
Kan ik daar hier heel veel over, dus ik zou zetten.
Control. Pull yourself up like that. Your name just drops down.
Just desire to control. So, Prasiddhanita Prabhu is my friend and your disciple. Yes, now they're still in India, but he's thinking now to move back to Europe. That's what they do. Good friends. Yeah, he's a sweet devotee. So I'm going to show you. Without so every time you have to take this everything off, huh? Before you go to the bathroom.
Hoeveel bad guys heb je nou? Hoeveel bad guys heb je nou? The good guy.
So you can cover more of
helping those kids who came at I lived in US and it's all kids who are in
Ben je met de auto naar
What's the reason for the next building up?
Dat hij dat was en daarom zeiden we alles maken als Nederland. En dan is vorig jaar in Amsterdam zijn stad. Ja, dat gaat nooit.
have one thing to say also. I'll give you a
Ik weet niet of je ook gezien hebt op Koningsdag. Maar dat is echt ja, dat bij wijze van Koningsdag is dan Harinama. Dan vind je deze video en we gaan volle bar. Dus alle kanten en het is helemaal verkocht. En dit is natuurlijk mee. En het maakt niet uit, staat ook dat idee weer onzetbaar. Mensen weer horen. Het derde idee krijgen. En het is ook niet de eerste keer dat we zien mensen eigenlijk waar je dit niet vaak moet doen. Want ja, je hoeft maar even naar buiten. Dus ja, je moet dus tekstjes mee, maar we zijn bezig met organiseren van events, kirtan events. In Amsterdam. Meestal Amsterdam kirtan mee. Dat is 12 uur alleen maar. En dat is voor sommige mensen veel. Die vinden dat geweldig. En voor mij, ik vind dat gaan naar de mellows, dat is 3 dagen alleen maar. Van het begin om 10 uur tot s'avonds. Nou, van mij, ik ben al die jaren daar geweest. Maar in 1920 zeg maar hier zitten. Dus ja, wat dat betreft, maar ik kan het niet veel genoeg zeggen. Hier ga je organiseren meer. En dan ja,
It's just been there. check it on my mobile phone.
I couldn't miss it. When you guys were here, so it was I was following the whole beginning online, and I was like, yeah, it's not working. Across here. I'm going tomorrow. Okay. I need to get one. Thank you. This is yes. So we got married in the 10th still. Thank you for your yeah, we're keep it going. It's a learning process. You see the ones in mellows like that's somewhere to go to play some. I feel it. Yeah, I wish one day I can travel all the way on this kirtan festival like you guys doing. But my job just keep me in my place and duties just send me back there. But yeah, one day I don't just take the fat. I see you guys in Dubai, I see you guys in Amsterdam, I see you guys in America, Italy, like, just following a line. Yeah. It does, right? You look forward to it, yeah. So of course, so practical. You haven't taken no, I know. Even someone like Mara. Yeah. The people are like, that's so nice. Yeah, I'm looking forward to try, yeah. I'm going tomorrow. Yeah, we'll try to be there for at least the evening here at Thursdays. Yeah, those are the ones that you think. Yeah, I think actually that's one of the nicest parts because it's in temple. Yeah, and you actually get to see the ladies with everyone in there. So it's the best one. Yeah, that's one you start at 7, 10. It's at Gora. I have to be there. Actually, no, they start already. You'll start already by 4. Then you'll start progressing. I really try to be 7 or 6. That's good. Are you
One of the sounds.
You're working on the crew. Yeah.
Sound, team voice.
No, without the sound of voice, it doesn't match. Because otherwise, you lost your voice and you're red willows, right? Oh, yeah. It is.
I already matched with him. Color.
Oh, really nice.
Family here.
Yeah, my man then says,
signature.
you know, man, he was
Some people warriors, this is our
he always puts the bar high. And now I will challenge man when I had another one. But I think after COVID, everyone put it off. And this one still has
My wandering years convinced that yes, democracy
Right, the two COVID years are missing. But that was Manu didn't let me in. Kidding. Don't mind.
leave, yes.
Yeah.
He was singing the
And it was actually very nice. It was like
Hear that the first time in 1980, I was hit by that sound. Anything else, just coming back every time. That's the next level. And Manu actually says because it's fast, it actually gives that vibration. Instead of having huge hole, you don't feel it, it's a different vibration. Small, you really feel it. Most of the sound but they're building it, they're thinking of building it. Yes, that was the main focus for
Chitralekha. One of the programs in many parts of the world. She's really on top of the reason for this also, and very enthusiastic, good-hearted person. Finally, there is someone who kirtan workshops, and this is it's a blessing.
if you come in June, it's fine. If you're going to be wrong, you're going to get when you're playing. It's when you come before you're dead. My wife is a college diploma, and then when she got there for the first time, she was so scared of the walls and going for this because when she gets one bit, this is she brings her stick bring them. Luckily she wasn't visible, then it's when it gets really my father used to bring little pills
Exactly. So when you have like a thought, you should put it into lines and you